Hello everyone and welcome.
Hey,
Let's
kid.
listen to this.
One of my contacts says there's some abandoned cars lying around Fortune Valley. Some kind of house deal gone wrong, maybe. Anyhow, if you find them, why don't you bring them around to the airfield?
Well then, hello everyone and welcome to another video. We're back on Need for Speed Payback and we already got some abandoned cars called out for us. Do we know where they are? Can I go to locations? Is that where I can see my abandoned cars right now? Also they changed a little speed, or not speed, but the oh hello, but a car available, car located somewhere in the world, disappears in, etc. How do I find it though? Is there a way I can go to like find it? Where do I need to go? I'm so confused. Or is this in a specific location? I honestly don't know how to get to it, because there's no hint to tell you exactly where to go to find this thing. Anyway, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Right now, I'm going to be playing some Need for Speed Payback. Again, I don't know where the abandoned car is located somewhere. It literally just says somewhere in the world. I don't know where to go check where this abandoned car is. Where I can possibly go to find this. Well, I did a full loop of the highway and I've got nothing. I got spooked a couple times by stuff that kept popping up on the map. That wasn't it, especially the bait crate, and I've got absolutely nothing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try do this route here on the outside and then try to see if I can find anything there. If I can't find anything there, I'm going to do the same all the way at the top here and then try to see if I can find something there. So I'm going to go ahead and try to search for this thing until I actually find it. Alright, so let's have a look. I just obviously stick to the left side. Wait a second, wait a second, I saw something. I saw something, come back here.
That's a roaming racer up ahead.
Really? Really? Really, game? I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed. You guys have no idea how disappointed I am. Okay. Well, let's continue my search for this abandoned car. I'm shaking my head right now, in real life. You guys can't see me, but I am. No way! I found it! No way! I literally just teleported. I was driving around up here. I was legit doing all this. And then I teleported here. And I found it. I found the abandoned car! I just teleported to the gas station so I could drive all the way around this area. Inside here. No way. How far away is it? I want to see. I want to see how far the little marker goes. I'll drive here. I'll drive this way. How far is it off the map that it'll show me the abandoned car? Oh, it won't. I actually have to be next to it for it to show me it. That's interesting. Yeah, I just have to be like next to it, or maybe because I found it, it won't show up the same again. It's at a gas station though, so that's interesting. And it's an RX-7. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that it's an RX-7. Let's go, boys! I found it. That's sick. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, it sounds great too.
1 Adam 13, we're in pursuit of a possible unreported stolen. Subject heading southbound through Silver Canyon.
You guys should definitely know my history with the RX-7 if you're subscribed to my channel.
Subject vehicle.
Absolutely love this car. One of my favorite Japanese cars of all time. Hands down. And I love that the way they added 2 of them in this game. And I'm not saying 2 RX-7s, but I mean, they added 2 of my favorite Japanese cars of all time. The Hakosuka and the FD. I'm so excited. I don't know what version of this car can you get after this? Can I just buy this car for different classes now? Can I buy it for race and drift and whatever? Because I wish you could. I'm pretty sure you can. I think once you find them, you should be able to. Oh, it drives so well. If it drives anything the same as in Need for Speed 2015, then it'd be absolutely fantastic. It'd be perfect. Just such a good car. In 2015, this was like my go-to drift car. It was so good. And I know the the Huracan was still like the best car, but like any car that wasn't a Huracan, I would have chosen this. Like this is absolutely like a masterpiece for sliding around in. And I want to have multiple versions of this RX-7. I want to have one for a race, one for drag racing even. I'd go all out and just do loads of different specs of this thing, and I try to do a bunch of different types of builds. So I finally found the car, and I can finally do a build on it right now. I don't know, like, can I just select it like as a derelict vehicle? I think I can. The same way, and just sort of figure out the build that I want. But I'm not entirely sure if I want to do it as a drift car or as a race spec car or whatever. I probably want to do it as a race car, maybe because it's a little bit more like usable, I guess. Because if I choose it as a drift car, I won't be able to use it on the road normally. It won't handle the same. But if I choose it as a oh Jesus, if I choose it as a drift car, it'll be good for drift events and stuff like that, and it'll have the like a better stance. But I mean, I won't be able to use it on the road properly. Alright, let's try to get rid of these caps. I'll definitely have to take a look at the Speedcross update and just everything in it, like all the new cars as well, because there's definitely I think there's a couple new cars that they've added into the game. You can go that way, because you're not shocking me. It's not incredibly quick, obviously, it is stock. But it's not bad. It really isn't bad at all. I thought it was going to be a lot slower than this, but it definitely isn't. It's nice to drive. And it sounds really good too, so that's perfect. The rotary sound off it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh no, not these guys. Oh, they got dead. It drives really well. I know I'm repeating myself, but it does actually drive pretty well. Alright. Almost there. Almost at the aeropuerto. Can I just skip across? I'm just gonna skip across. Man, I'm right there. I don't have to drive all the way around. I don't know why I was like trying to drive all the way around. Just do this. There we go. Smash the fence. And I'm at the airport. Nice. Let's have a look. Escaped. Cool, cool, cool. I like the way that there was no like checkpoints or anything. That's kind of cool. So I'm guessing you can just choose your own route when you're escaping these guys.
RX-7 Spirit R. This baby is considered one of the best balanced cars of all time.
Look at it. Just look at it. What is it made for? Oh, it's a race spec RX-7. Okay, that's kind of cool. So now that I found this, right, I want to see if, or is it just once I find all the abandoned cars, like the derelict cars? Because once I found all the derelict cars, I was able to buy all of them from the actual shop. So does this mean that if I go into, let's say, the drift dealership right now, which is what I'm gonna do, I'm pretty sure it's just down here. And if I go here, and I'm looking to buy the RX-7, can I actually buy it as a drift car as well? Because I want to have different ones. Obviously, I want to have one for race spec, one for drift spec, maybe one even for drag, like I said earlier. But can I buy them now, or do I have to pretty much find all of the rest of the cars before I can buy them for different specs? So far, there's the RX-7. Lovely stuff, game. There you go. There's my myth busted. I can actually buy it, and all the rest of the cars aren't here. If you can actually buy any of the other vehicles for the different events, but any of the other cars aren't here. So I don't know if it's once you find them, you can put them as a drift spec or whatever spec you want. But I'm happy with that. I'm really, really happy. Let's build this thing. Let's build this thing up. All right, let's have a look what we can do to this thing. Roof? What's with the roof? Oh, so this is all rusty and stuff, and we just make it go brand new again. Yes, let's do that. So I'm gonna add that part on. Wing mirrors. Just give it the normal wing mirrors for that. Let's have a look. Front bumper. What do we have here? Just a normal Mazda front bumper. Oh, there's so many parts. There's so many parts. I am 100% not going with the wide body. I actually really like this. I feel like this is just very close to stock, which is what I'm probably gonna end up doing. For the splitter, I can have the normal oh god, we can have a splitter on top of a splitter. Oh wow, that looks insane. What is this whole kit? Jeez. Oh my god. Look at this. Just turn this thing into a touring car. That looks insane. Well, I'm definitely not gonna add that on. I'm not really interested in anything insane like that. I like the little counters on the side, the hood. Either nice and clean, or I can have a few vents in it. I actually don't mind a couple of vents added on. Headlights. Change it to the standard headlights. Let's have a look here for the side panels here. Nothing too amazing, or nothing too crazy that we can add onto this thing. I feel like the normal one would be just fine, so it's probably what I'm gonna end up adding on. There's nothing really crazy that I want to do to this car. It's always been the case, like with the RX-7. I just want to have like a nice simple one. Why can I not choose this? Or is this just connected to the rear end? Can I just... Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. Yeah, I don't want to go wide body. I really don't want to go wide body with this thing. I want to keep it nice and clean. Same with the wing and everything. Like, the way I'd build my RX-7 is honestly without the wing. It'll probably be like black and stuff like that, but I'm doing it nice and clean. I don't want to do anything stupid and crazy with this thing. I mean, obviously you can with all the parts that you can add onto it. It looks absolutely insane. You obviously can have the LEDs and everything like that, but I'll do that for my drift car. I'll go a little bit more crazy with the drift car instead of anything else. I feel like the taillights are fine. I don't know if, like, did they change it? I'm just gonna choose the wrong ones. You can't tell the difference anyway. What are those wheels? Those wheels are disgusting. Alright. For the exhaust, little 3-inch, nice, off to the side, nothing too insane there. I need to add a wing onto this thing, and if I can, I'll add the ooh, there's so many wings you could add on this, so many wings. I feel like the normal one is fine. Any diffuser I can add on this thing that actually makes it look nice and clean. Little tiny one, no, Mazda one. What is this? I can't see the difference between this and not having a diffuser. I can't tell. Anyway, a little one actually doesn't really hurt. It actually does look kind of good. That's a bit too crazy, Rocket Bunny one. Nah, not really actually. It doesn't really suit it too much. Again, for this, I kind of like the whole aggressive look of it, but like, there's not really anything that I'd change. I don't want to go wide body, like I said. And I definitely don't want to go with... I mean, what's the difference? Oh, okay. That's, I guess, restricted. And I don't want to put a massive wing on it and then the rest of the car is completely, like, stock. You get what I mean? This is it's a weird build right now because I just sort of cleaned this car up a little bit and that's pretty much it. That's all I've actually done to it, which is kind of weird. Having this as a clean build, but as like a race spec build, like this is what I'd want it to look like, to be honest. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a good set of wheels for this. Alright, well I found these works. They actually do look pretty nice. I mean, yes, I want to go back, change the secondary paint. So instead of that being bronze, I'll kind of change that being like nice and silver. So something there would be perfect. Apply that to all rims. And that looks decent. That looks pretty good. Now, the only thing I have to do now is kind of lower it a little bit. To be honest, I think I like this, though, just the way it looks. It looks really nice and aggressive. I don't want to change anything else on it. I'm sorry for the people who expected, like, a super crazy build on this thing. But I really didn't want to just ruin this car completely. So I definitely didn't want to choose anything stupid for this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just do what I want to do and pretty much just get this thing to be nice and clean. Literally what I'd like to see my car looking like if I would somehow manage to own own an RX-7. Like, this is nice and simple touches here and there. I could do without the hood, to be honest. I could just give it like the normal RX-7 hood, which I probably will. I mean, I like this whole vented hood thing, but I mean the car looks too clean for me to change that. The counters look fine, in my opinion. The wheels I think look pretty good. There's actually loads of different types of wheels that I really like for this thing. This is just the set that I decided to go with. And then obviously the stance, I'm going to go ahead and change that. So, get this thing to be a little bit lower than it actually is. Oh, why did I go back? I'm so stupid. I always do that all the time. So lower this about halfway. I think that looks pretty good. And now for the paint. For the exterior paint. I think black would do this nicely. I think a black exterior And then we have our wheels, which are silver and black. I think that looks pretty good, in my opinion. Again, we have to make it so it's not like gray, because it's pretty gray looking right now. So let's go over to here. A little bit more metallic smoothness, we can change that. There we go, make this a little bit darker in color. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that looks pretty good. We can actually get this to be even lower than it actually is, I think. But if I was able to change the rake out, I'd make it so the rear end is a little bit lower than the front. But I like it. It's nice and clean. It's nice and clean. Let's go ahead and just select that as a new save. Black RX-7. I honestly, I would do without the wing as well. That's probably like the car that I'd probably like to own in real life. It's like one of these without the rear wing. Even though I do like the wing a lot, but I'd probably choose it without the rear wing. It has to be black. It needs to have black and silver wheels. It would look like this. It honestly would. I've built this car many times in many different games, and it always just turns out to look the exact same as this. So this is it. This is my nice and clean Mazda RX-7. I'm sorry for the people that wanted me to do anything crazy with the car right now. You guys have seen the customization options that you can actually do to this thing. So I'll end up building another one of these for drifting in a while, and then you guys will see what that thing looks like. So I'll bring out another video very soon. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Nice and clean build on the brand new RX-7 added into the game. I'm very excited about this thing because that just means that they're gonna keep adding more and more cars, and these are for free as well. These cars are added in for free. There's no charges for these. There's obviously going to be a couple of cars I think they added with the Speed Cross update that are actually like you do have to pay for, or you just buy the Speed Cross update or the Speed Cross thing, and then you have the cars in it. But like, I mean, these cars are free. They just decided, here you go, here's some cars added into the game. I mean, we should have added these cars into the game at the beginning, which they already were in the game. If you guys have done races against any of these cars, you would have known that these cars are in the game. But they decided to make it so you can get these cars in a more interesting way, instead of just having the cars added into your garage. So yeah, that is it. This is the RX-7. Very excited about it. I'm gonna be driving this quite a lot. Again, it's gonna take me a while for me to actually build this thing up to the speed that I want and to the power that I actually want with this car. So I'm going to be able to show all that in today's video because it's going to take way too long for me to do it. But that's it. That is the RX-7 with location and build. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys next time.